Hi, I'm very excited to show you guys my latest purchase, which is a Mara Whitney tote bag in plum. But the tag says here it's Bordeaux. But anyway, I've never owned a Mara bag, but since I've held that Mara Margot bag in ostrich, I've been drooling over it, but it was just very, very expensive and I couldn't afford it because it was in ostrich leather. So this is the Whitney tote bag. It has a very interesting history behind its name, as some of you know already. I wasn't aware of this until I came across this handbag on the internet, and then I had to research, and it was actually named after the Whitney Museum in New York City. And it was a collaboration between the director of Mara and the architects of the Whitney Museum. They are called the Renzo Piano Building. It is actually indicated in the tag here. Okay, so this is the bag itself. They call it the Whitney, yes, the singer Whitney. There it is. Whitney bag, designed by the Renzo Piano Building Workshop that designed the Whitney Museum. Okay, and it was launched in April of 2015 when they opened the new Whitney Museum. And the Whitney Museum was named after Whitney Vanderbilt. And I forgot her last name now, but she's still a Vanderbilt. Anyway, so it is made of calfskin, and it is in Bordeaux. I was expecting more of a purple color, but this is really like a dark brown with reddish. Well, it's plum or Bordeaux. But anyway, it comes with a strap, and I would call this like a nano bag that all designers are coming up now, like the Nano of YSL and Louis Vuitton and Prada, like they're mini versions of their classic handbags. Okay, so I love this because of the story behind it, and they did not foresee that it would become a hit. And this particular color just came out spring of 2017. So it just came out now, and they're actually sold out online. But you can get this from Farfetch. I think Farfetch is Italian-based online store. And I saw some on Nordstrom and Saks Fifth. But this color, unfortunately, is sold out. So it's a very, very well sought bag. And the reason why it is very popular now is because they made limited edition. When it first came out in April 2015, they only made 400 bags, and they were sold out right away. And Mara, didn't know that it was going to be, a hit. So, and then after that, they made an anniversary bag last year to commemorate its first year anniversary. And they came up with this white pattern with the motif, flower and leaf motif. So this looks like the facade of the Whitney Museum. I've never seen the Whitney Museum. I've been to the Met and the Guggenheim, but I've never seen this. And besides, it's a new building, so hopefully when I go back to New York, hopefully, God willing, then I'll be able to see it. And yeah, so it has straps, and I've been researching online, and Sarah Jessica Parker has this in black, and some other models, and they just love this handbag. Like Amy Adams said that she loves this. Well, she endorses Mara, so okay. So it has a beautiful velvety rich red lining, And the straps, I suppose, are adjustable because they have like multiple holes in there. And the hardware is has a matte finish, palladium finish, I think like some of the Louis Vuittons now. So it just has one pocket on one side, one zippered compartment in the middle, which is like the Prada Lux tote bag. But of course, everything that has a zipper in the middle now will be like a copycat of the Prada Lux tote, like my Fendi Toujours. Okay, so this is it. This is the side and the feet. I mean, it doesn't have any protective studs. However, these two here are elevated. So there are two more additional patch square calfskin thing here. So it's a very structured bag and I like it. It's very, very smooth. And it's calfskin, but it's prone to scratches too. Okay, like that. There's an I think the way it was shipped, or I might have poked it with a knife when I opened the package. Yeah, silly me. So so there. And yeah, so this was the inspiration for the name of this bag was actually the from a sketch of a 1914 artist that was his sketch of a dress that was worn, or the favorite dress of Whitney Vanderbilt. It was like ivory tunics and some pearls and things like that, and yeah, so they called it the Whitney bag. So there's just too much information right now to swallow. So yeah, I just love the one that says here, designed by the Renzo Piano Building Workshop, Mara, Italy. So I like the collaboration of artists and fashion designers, because they come up with some really interesting look. So yeah, so this is supposed to be reminiscent of you know, the facade of the building, so of the Whitney Museum. So there you go. It's a beautiful bag. And I know that they are sold out online, but I was lucky enough to nab this bag from a private seller who sells very high-end handbags that I've never heard of, like House of Borel, and I still have to Google that. I had to Google that. I was like, what's that? And I found out it's a luxury retail company based yeah, San Francisco store. And yeah, so there, I might I really don't use very small handbags, but I'll probably make an exception. You know me, I have a very fast turnover when it comes to bags, because I would, if it's not working for me, I get rid of it. Or, you know, I like to shop, and to fund my shopping I have to sell my old bags, or some of the bags that some of them I have not even worn, like my Philip Lim until now, the mini Pashley fuchsia that I haven't worn that, and I've had it for 2 years, so it's just not working for me, so I'm selling that as well. So I think I'll do a review on that too. So okay, so this is a Whitney bag. So it's a limited edition. Well, it's not a limited edition now, but it's still sold out. It's like the Mansour Gabriel that I wanted to buy, their bucket bag. You had to be on a waiting list, and I just have had enough of it, so I just totally forgot all about it. And yeah, so it's a Max Mara bag, and it's a new designer, so it's a very nice addition to my collection. So I love diversity and variety. So there you go. I'm speaking a little bit faster this time. This is how I talk. In fact, I talk faster than this. It's just that I have to make sure that you would understand every word that I I say. And I don't normally speak mellow or slow, but I don't know why my videos are just so slow. I mean, so there you go. So I'm so excited about this handbag. Okay, bye.